this is part 2 of a video series. The first part of the series, we reviewed the Johnson & Johnson All-Purpose First Aid Kit. It comes in a nice little box. I bought a couple of them so that I could put together a family first aid kit for upstairs for general family use. And so this is part 2. I'm going to tell you, if you want to see what was in the first one, then you can go back and look, and you can see what we've done to this one to put it to good use for my family. First of all, I'm taking these 2x2s and the Neosporin little packets, and you know, pretty much we don't need these. Generally, if I need something, it's going to be needing something a little bit bigger, so I'm just going to kind of toss them out. I took all of the flexible fabric knuckle and fingertip bandages. I stuck them all in one box from 2, so I got a good number of them in there. So that'll come in handy. Let's see, we're going to take the little bit of fabric tape, and you know, I don't find this very useful, so I'm going to toss that to the side. I'm going to take all these shear strips. They all have latex in them, so I'm the only one in the family can use latex that can use latex band-aids. So we're just going to toss those to the side. And so this is what we got left. We got the knuckle and fingertip bandages. We're going to keep those in the kit. We are going to put the steri strips, butterfly closures. The butterfly closures. Those are going to stay in. We're going to take all of the cleansing wipes, stick them all in here along with the burn gel packets, and also throw in some alcohol prick pads. And we're going to throw all that in one box. Market cleaning wipes, and that'll be right in the top. We got the latex-free fabric bandages. I'm going to put those in here. It's a good number of them in here. Got them from Meijer at a good price. I can't remember how much, but 100 of them, value size. So we'll stick that in there. I'm going to keep one of the ice packs. I'm going to toss the other one to the side, just, you know, so we have it extra. But we'll keep them in there. We'll take the gloves and we'll stick them in there. I think it's important to be able to keep our barriers. Alright, we're going to stick, you know, I was going to go with this liquid skin, but I think I'm going to put this in a portable first aid kit. Instead, we're going to put in the big bottle of Skin Shield. We got I'm going to have to mark it. This is a little container of bag balm, and if you've never seen this stuff, it's some good stuff. It comes in a package. Looks like it was designed like, I don't know, 90 years ago, but there you go. The green box with the red writing. I don't know. This stuff is like they developed it in 1889. Or excuse me, 1899. That's probably when they designed this package, because this thing looks ancient. But they developed it for use on cows udders. You know, it's petroleum based. It's good for anything you would use Vaseline for. You can even use it in the place of Neosporin if you want to. So a little bit of it goes a long way. So we put a little bit in this package, in this little jar here. And we'll toss that in here. Speaking of the Neosporin, triple antibiotic plus pain reliever. That's your Neosporin equivalent. We're going to keep the tongue depressor. We can isolate broken fingers, so if somebody gets a break. This stuff here, just call it a vet wrap. It's the same stuff as Coflex. It comes in a package about 4 inches long, but you can take it, and if you're real careful, you can cut it down into 1-inch rolls. And this stuff is great for buddy wrapping fingers together. You know, where you tape 2 of them together. If you've got like a sprained finger, you can tape two of them together, and that'll strengthen that finger so that you're not spraining it again, you're not injuring it again. It'll keep you mindful of what's going on. And you could probably also use it, there's enough here, you could use it to put on bandages if you need to. But it's flexible, and it's rewrappable, and you can even wash it and it won't come off. It's self-adhesive, it's great stuff. And it's so much cheaper than the Coflex that you buy at the drugstore. You just go to Feeder Supplies or whatever, and just ask them for vet wrap, and it's just a few bucks, and it's like a quarter of the price it is at the drugstore. But there you go. There's that. I'm going to keep in the survival wrap, because if somebody goes into shock, you're going to need to cover them up. You're going to need to raise their feet, lower their head, so that all the blood goes to their head. But that's going to be an important thing. Survival wrap. We're going to add this is a Femina product. It is it's a pad, Kotex pad, and they're great. They're adhesive. You can stick them onto wounds. If you're bleeding profusely, you can slap one of these on and put pressure on it, and these things will absorb a lot of blood. And here we have an abdominal pad. These things are 8 by 7.5. These absorb a lot of blood too. So I mean, if you get to the point where you've had a major injury, we can absorb a lot of blood with just this little kit here. Just these couple little items. We kept in the plastic tweezers. This is going to be a home first aid kit, so we're going to give these a try. And if they work well, then that's awesome. We'll keep them in here. If not, we'll replace them with some metal ones. We're going to take the plastic divider that was in here. It's just it takes up a lot of space, so we're just going to toss it. So I managed to get everything in here with a little bit of room to spare. We may put a couple extra things in here now that I know that I've got a little bit of room. But I think for now, I think that'll do it. Everything fits in there pretty well. Doesn't fly out when you open the box. So that's good. I took some red duct tape, put a couple of crosses on there. So it's a first aid box.